We now return to Let's Play Space Wolf. So, do I spend a turn healing, or do I actually try and kill somebody? I could kill somebody. The rest of this, however, is not going to be very good. I guess we just try and keep everybody healed. It's about the best I can do right now. Okay, that is not helping at all. Oh my god. So now they're actually getting smart. Or at least they are prioritizing the fucking scout. Maybe having 2 Terminators and just 1, because this is nonsense. I'm just going to keep using this, and I know that's dumb, but my cards now... This is the problem with this game, is that my upgraded cards are now working against me, because they cost so much in effort that I cannot maintain this turn order. They just cost too much. Doing a 1-action turn is going to kill me. So I feel like that's kind of where this has become artificially difficult. They have basically, since maybe they didn't want to program tougher basic enemies or whatever, ones that are more like an elite version that have the same kind of cards, and so they go, they take longer. Their turns take longer as well. But what it appears to me is that they've replaced that aspect of any kind of strategy with just shit tons of guys. The Zerg effect, essentially. And because of the mechanics of the game, I think that it makes it incredibly impossible. Especially, I mean, if it were, like, up to me where I was going, maybe not so much. But since we have to basically stand around the MacGuffin for God knows how long, I am exposed out here. Now, would they still prioritize me and come my way, or would they go straight for him? They've apparently all come for me anyway. They are completely ignoring the Rune Priest up on this platform. So, it leads me to believe that maybe that's just false, and they would not run after him and destroy him. On the other hand, if they did... Yeah, see, I've just completely misplayed this. You have to maintain this initiative. You cannot let 12 guys take a shot at you, because you're just going to die. Especially with weapons like that. I mean, I can't do anything now. 9 will, in fact, put me in front. Four no longer will. That's the bullshit I'm talking about. You can't turn in position, which is also bullshit. I mean, it's... fuck. And then missing. For fuck's sake, missing! We're gonna skip over here and just do what we can against this guy because, fuck it. Apparently the Rune Priest is gonna have a turn. I feel like this is a mechanic that also needs to be used more. Like, you're supposed to be engaging him way more. The thing is, he's the character that when he dies, you lose, so you can't really be doing that. Well, we're already going to be well behind the turn order. We may as well. Fucking waste. And that just puts him behind, so that's all he does. There needs to be much more area control weaponry and support cards for this to be a thing that I can do. I mean, maybe I should have just lined up here and just blammed them. And then if I had something long distance, because apparently they prioritized the fucking scouts. So if I had just sort of saved that, now I could use my autocannon. But I mean, if I had just, I don't know, if I'd gotten that wolf, and you can only have one wolf. I tried to put both my wolves in the deck, by the way. You can only have one, which, great. But if I had managed to do that, and use the wolf over here, which, again, because it's a deck-based game, is complete luck of the draw. Had I been able to do that, maybe I could have stood here and taken this. That sorcerer, though, is the bullshit character that this is just impossible. So I'm going to just turn around. Going 8. Well, actually, going here, I might get, I don't know what the range on that was. It wasn't very good. I'm going to go here. And then we're going to wait a turn. And then we're going to use this. Yeah. Complete and utter waste. But, I mean, even if I did this, I would die in the next whatever, so... Mission fail. Like, completely. I don't know, maybe killing the sorcerer kill... I mean, they're not Thousand Suns, so I can't see that being a thing. But killing the sorcerer might send them all disappearing. If they were demons, then yes, because then they'd all disappear back into the warp. I mean, not really, but that could be a thing you could use as an excuse for why the fuck there are so many of these enemies, and how the hell do you do this? There are no auto turrets, there are no extra little things that you can get to help automate and mitigate this clusterfuck. Well, I mean, it does seem like they are prioritizing the character more than they are... I mean, God, that is such a waste to use on just that. Fuck it, we'll just... whatever. Overkill. At least it ate through his armor. Oh, good. Just what we needed. Precisely what we needed. I don't know how you do this. I honestly don't. Obviously, there's a chest down there, so maybe you're supposed to go down here, kill these things as you go. Maybe the sorcerer keeps going towards the rune priest, and maybe the rune priest handles himself? Or maybe it... like, how many turns does it take for him to seal the obelisk? That's the other thing. What is the mission? What is the end of this fucking mission? If I go 7, I'm still going to be waiting, so whatever. It's a shame that's not actually critical kill territory there. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I can kill him. Not with misses. Not with that bullshit. If there was, like, a turn... Because it's not kill the enemies, and since it's so impossible to kill all these enemies, it has to be just wait until it seals. And how many turns does it take to seal? That's the key there. If you can just rush across this way, focus on all that, and let this nonsense come along... I don't know, we will try and kill him and see if that does the trick. Maybe that's how long it takes. It takes as long as it takes to kill the sorcerer. Was there not something in the little text, the little tooltip thing at the beginning of the mission, something mentioning him? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. The gang's all here. Somebody do something, please. That is very unuseful, thank you. Draw your 2 cards and then they go away, and then now he's gone. Jesus Christ. Draw 3 cards, dump it. That's not going to put me in front, necessarily. But whatever, I guess we will. I could lower my effort by 5 and go next, because otherwise he's probably not going to go next. There's going to get a few other turns in there before him. Great, so that wastes that ammo that I could otherwise be using. Now, I could do this, and that's going to be completely worthless. That's 7. All I'm doing is reloading. More worthlessness. If I get in there, they're just going to shoot me. I mean, he's already going to shoot me. Oh, fuck it. We'll just keep standing here, then. Extend the turn just a little bit longer to see if this ever happens to become a thing. I need to get me one of those things. Las cannon would sure come in handy. Like, I'm gonna have to have a couple sprints just to get over to the sorcerer. The one mission our priest was in, he actually did something. We've got to be focusing on this guy. That has to be the thing. That has to be the ticket. He's the only thing that makes sense for this bullshit. That goes, this seals the obelisk or something. That's got to be the built-in timers killing that guy. I wish you could just speed this up. I don't know if there are actually options to skip the animations for enemy turns. Yeah, actually, whoa, wait a minute. Did you see that? Resume. Speed up enemies, hey! It didn't seem to be doing anything. We're still waiting for all this stuff to be processed. I mean, dear Christ. Like, you can't do it. You can't do it with an upgraded deck, because the turn timer that it puts you behind, just to even do one action puts you behind 3 other guys. So you're basically, the difficulty, the artificial difficulty is in essentially making you have one turn. You get one action per turn. I guess we'll try and survive this, so maybe I can creep up on him and shoot him with something, but fuck. Well, there's no way. So what does it take to get close to this? Really just one. Just moving forward one. Doesn't matter how much forward I move, because whatever. We'll just use it all. $270. Not enough. 20% with targets with armor, but one miss and this is over. Fuck. Almost had it. Seal is almost complete. So it is just a sit and grind and wait situation. I don't know how you do that. Lower the difficulty? I guess. Alright. We'll go through with the lowered difficulty. I'm going to take 2 Terminators and somebody else, even though that now means I will have someone who is unleveled. I'll end this one here and we'll try it again next time.